Welcome back, guys. Hey, what's up? Sorry, little frog in my throat. But yeah, welcome back to Tales of Arise. So last time we left off, ooh boy, we got a lot of earth-shattering revelations. And it's just crazy. Yeah, this plot just went out of nowhere. It was weird. But I'm in for it, and I'm ready to see more. But yeah, last time we left off, we learned there's no such thing as Renans. Renans are actually just Danans that have been kidnapped back who knows how long ago and experimented with to be able to use dark astral energy. And not just any Danans though, there were Danans that use astral arts. So that's why there are barely any witches or like Danans that use astral arts left on actual Dana. So yeah, they're like, oh, it's not a very invasive procedure either. They just put like lots of tiny little nanobots or something into our body to alter our chemistry or it was weird. It was weird. But yeah, now that we know that, it was like crazy. The Great Spirit of Rena is trying to absorb all astral energy, including the one in Dana as well. It's the one who controls the Higantkill, who are those red women and everything. And yeah, it's just crazy. But like, let's not waste too much time on recap, and let's just jump back into the game. Because we gotta know what Helvik 35 wants us to do. I believe that was his name. Yeah, we still have Shion as our main character person right now.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that?
Right?
You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the Great Spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma. You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
I'm not down for that.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
No.
So it really will kill me.
We ain't doing
this
that.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the great spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the Great Astral Spirit to revive itself.
Nope, we ain't gonna do
So
that,
long
man.
as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Wait. Naori said that the Renis Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the Great Astral Spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed. I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
Well,
What does that mean
no.
for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Why you?
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing.
Ooh, that's a
We
stance.
want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Ooh,
Alphen.
get him, get him.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet.
Oh, that's cool. Same
what will
voice
happen
actor.
to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Yeah,
Man,
that makes sense.
I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar, is all. Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrick 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait. Once the
Yeah.
Fall Knights is good to go again, we'll be taking off for Renna right away. Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. And with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if
What's
I
up,
could
Gregory?
use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrecht 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details. So assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
Alright. So yeah, we're not gonna do your plan. Because that'll kill Shion. We can't let that happen. It'll take some time to complete your repair your starship. I suggest that you all get some rest in the interim. Sure. We already explored everywhere else on this ship, so it should be fine. Hello, Dohalim, what you thinking over here?
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
Yeah.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright. To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more. That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
What is this tension that's happening right now?
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind.
I'm getting
Thank
hard
you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
I'm getting heartburn.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Everyone's cute. Everyone's cute. They're all cute. Oh, we're getting all the cute moments. Okay. Okay.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Oh, okay.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
What?
We have Rena's great
I
spirit
sensed
in
it
us?
when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hefric 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Cute.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Oh my god, he's like a dumb little puppy.
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
He was jealous like a little puppy. Everyone's getting cute moments today, guys. Everyone gets cute moments. You get a cute moment. You get a cute moment together. Everyone gets a cute moment together.
Are you sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a
Oh
lifetime
yeah,
ago,
remember
doesn't
how
it?
easy that was compared to this?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do.
Oh my god, no, don't ask me this. Don't ask me this stuff.
Like Hefric 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
Don't ask me that!
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Xion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
Pinky swear. You fight for that smile, guys.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you.
I mean, we lost all
I
sense
don't
of
have words
feeling.
for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Yeah.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
She wants to touch us.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
Touch us, Chad.
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah.
My heart can't take all this. Why won't you let us say what we're saying? Feeling, Shion. Let me say what we're saying. Let Alvin say it. My heart hurts.
Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
Oh my god, was he spying on us the entire
I
time?
I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so
Sounds like
embarrassed.
someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrect 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will
That
all
sounds
the
like a
Helganquil
log
go back to
dungeon.
normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist, Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
Get it, music.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
Alright. But consider this. We could go back to Dana and start doing side quests. Huh? What about that too, huh? Look, there's something opened here too. Are we able to just talk to him now? It's unresponsive. Okay, so we can't just talk to him whenever we want to.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
I assume there are. Yeah, but like, I don't know if I want to like go straight into the end of the game right now, right? I feel like we should be prepared. But you know, it will just go how it feels. Oh wow, we're here. Oh, that was easy. That was like the easiest warp drive thing I've ever seen in my life.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
Oh, it's a whole planet that got
You mean to tell me
hollowed.
this whole world? The entire ocean is... that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
Oh, gross.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana. looking for another host.
Man, why are you such a jerk?
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there.
And there's a convenient
Let's
teleporter.
take a look.
Oh, we got a title. Destroyed Remnants of Rena. Ooh, okay. That was good.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate, ever.
So special owls have appeared throughout Dana. I can quick travel again, yay! Ooh. Rena, World of Death.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
We'd be
What do you
swimming in
mean,
people.
what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being
I would
the
not
first?
like to swim in a people stew,
I'll
okay?
pass.
That's gross. That's literally
This is
disgusting.
essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Oh my god, the
Looks like we're
mom
not going
double
to be hearing
team.
the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
The mom double team.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Bridging the divides.
Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be
I'm good with
merely
the guide
skin
for
deep.
now. I don't really
What do you
need it right
mean?
now because I'm not looking
It's
at
well
it.
and good
But
putting
like,
an
I'll
end
let you
to
know if
Renan
I need
rule.
help with that.
But
Thanks
if it just turns the
Gregory.
tables, it's all for naught.
that's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Alright. Okay, so these are the 3 places it can land. But I can just teleport, so it's fine. The Legion has a side quest on level 3. Look how easy it is to travel between different planets, man. We got the warp
Always
technology.
good to be back in familiar territory.
We've got the warp technology. My lord, we received a notice from Nodia. It says that the wedding is to be held at Taxleo Temple. Excellent, thank you for letting me know. At last, it seems the big wedding is upon us. I don't think of a happier occasion than this. Is this the same guy from that quest? Oh my god, they're getting married?
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited for them. The world's ending and, you know, but let's get married. Their future.
Taxleo Temple. Isn't that where Shion was being held?
Shh. Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this.
This is... Oh, she thought there was a... Oh, there... This is such a good backdrop for the wedding, right? Look at that. Giant beam of light taking all our planet's energy and resources.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad? You should see
Oh,
the state
no.
of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
Oh my god, they're just teasing him now.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot...
This is gonna end terribly.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Oh, okay, she didn't hear anything.
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back.
You snitch.
Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
We're getting all the cute moments
Hey,
today.
Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess... it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but... I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago.
Like
There were
almost
lots of things I
40
didn't
hours of
understand back
gameplay
then.
ago.
Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alpin's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Man, it's one thing I will say I like about
Are you
Tails
just
games.
going to keep standing around or what?
I'm sorry.
I'm just getting prepped over here.
Is that, yeah, they'll go out and say, let's make this relationship canon. Whereas like a lot of other JRPGs I stare at, it's just like, no, it's always implied. It's never canon. They never outright say it. They haven't outright said anything here yet, but like, it's pretty obvious, right, guys? Like, it's pretty obvious.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renins inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Oh, okay.
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renins to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
Oh my god. The get him poodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle.
Ow! Seriously, what the hell?
Poor Law. Being Law is suffering. Alright. So there's attending the wedding. Why are there so many quests now?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Oh, hi, Alpin.
Hey.
Hey, Cole, what's up? You don't look too hot, kid. I'm really hungry. Even with the Rena gone, there's still not enough food to go around. That's not good. Is there no way to bring some in from outside Calaglia?
Yes.
We have been. Thanks to your hard work, we've managed to establish trade routes and have a little food come in. But other places are not very well off either, so there's only so much we can broker between realms. Especially since this realm is nothing but rocks and sand for the most part.
Just great.
That's sad. I wish something more could be done. There's still hope. I heard there's a merchant from Ciclodia who's visiting Glenmedine Castle.
How's this?
Would you mind talking to him for us?
Got it.
Sure, we'll see what he has to say. In the meantime, here, have this bread.
Yay!
Well, thanks. Where'd you get it? Xian always comes prepared like that.
All right.
Anyway, let's make our way to Glenmedine Castle. What? Oh, so it's gonna be a long quest. Oh, okay. I thought it's like, hey, let's attend the wedding. That's it. Quest over.
I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renin overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh.
Wait. Water can go bad if you leave it out in the sun? I mean, it gets hot, right? And I understand if you leave water out in your car in a plastic bottle, that make it, but like, we obviously don't have plastic bottles, so can it actually go bad if you leave it alone in the sun like that?
Well, I know. I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. You'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
Get those
In that case,
electrolytes
let's
too.
see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Of course not.
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
So many skits.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renins have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renins. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
When you say it like
I
that,
hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renins are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess
Animal
when you look at it that way,
Sanctuary.
maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
And then Elizabeth has one more side quest here for me to check out. Have I
We've
made
reached
the
our
to-
destination.
I don't think I've made the atonement
Hey, Alfred,
quest yet, right?
what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Come on, lay some eggs already. What are you, chickens? I mean, I know you are, but that's not the point. I promise they'll be completely safe.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Yeah,
Hey, it seems like you folks are staying pretty busy. Oh,
Hey,
you could say that. You seem to be high spirits yourself, Grinner. I try. I like to think I'm good at staying positive, if nothing else. After all, with everyone so scared right now, it's important for guys like us to stand tall and keep hope alive, you know? You said it. What's got you all down in the dumps? Me? I'm fine, I guess. But you don't sound like it. If Zephyr saw you like this, he'd be none too pleased. Bro, read the mood. Renner, cut him some slack. What'd I say? Oh yeah. Huh?
Yeah!
Anyways, I just remembered that Naeth said he has a favor to ask you guys. He does? What is it? You should just talk to him yourselves. Tell him I sent you. See you later.
Just great.
Huh? You scurried off in a rush. That stuff with Zephyr, I mean your dad, still weighing on your mind, huh?
I guess...
I've known every Crimson Crow since I was in diapers, so I know better than anyone just how much they revered him. It's not like anyone's pointing the finger at me, but it's hard to stop imagining that they don't hate me somehow. Do you want to wait here while we talk to Nath?
Thanks.
No, I'll come along. Not like waiting around is going to make me feel any better. Okay. Lots of side quests. But have I made the Atonement Edge? I think I did, right?
Looks like we get...
This one is Ultimate Ingredient. This has something with Mystic Crest to build. Novice Solo Training. So we can go ahead and finish that too. I can always try, yeah. There's no problem with trying. Novice Solo. Okay, so Novice Solo on Dohalim and Rinwell. Artifact collected 8. And deepen bond with Alfred. I guess that's something we do when camping. Kisara's is the most empty. I should do her novice solo as well. Advanced solo as well. Sashimi, get a silver marlin, and get a boss fish. Okay. Lonnie's novice solo. Novice solo. And mixed feelings, so that's the quest I just got. Novice Soul. Okay, so I guess let's go to the Colosseum. I've actually haven't been there too
To
often.
sleep with a room.
So yeah, it'll be good to go there. Before that though, let's go to the campground. Yeah.
Over our heads.
Judging by the stench,
Oh. I usually just get whatever.
say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
A wise dolt?
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the Crown Contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on?
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of
Oh,
viewed
no.
you as a likable dolt.
Stop, that's
What the hell
mean.
makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Everyone likes to pick on Law. Oh my... Stop giving me so many skits at the same
Hey,
time. I want to
Kisara.
keep going.
What's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
Just like,
He likes the sound
he's so
of his own
cringe.
voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicent was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Okay. And now we're gonna get another talking.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Xion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Oh yeah, because he likes blue, right? I think that's what it was said.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
She did
what's the
say
big
that,
deal?
right?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
Oh.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
Oh.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even
He's
thinking
like,
about it?
what's this meat made of?
That's a silver spoon to
Meat
leave
of
for you.
people? No, meat of animals. Crazy. Stop giving me so many skits right now. Okay. Okay. Give me one more.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
Oh no, stop.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far
Oh
be it
no!
from me to level such
No,
an
don't leave!
accusation,
Don't keep going!
But the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, another skit, okay?
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway.
Then
It's
why
like
do
how
I
you
keep
used to not
using
care about getting
life
beat up
bottles
because you
on
couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will.
Man, they work
At
these
least
voice
for
actors
as long
hard.
as I can.
They work these voice actors hard. Like, all these skits are voiced. Interactions on the field are voiced. All these they work them hard, like real hard. Oh yeah, I had to buy milk. I forgot to buy milk. Let's not cook. We don't need to cook since I forgot to buy milk anyway.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Would you perchance be interested in going on a walk together?
Why? You're not on guard duty for another few hours.
Which is why I want to walk. To hear the music in these parts.
Music? Where are you going to find musicians all the way out here?
There's more to music than what people play. It's in the grass, fluttering in the wind, the leaves in the trees, and the songs of birds and insects.
I do
Once
like
you
when I'm
open your
outside
ears,
camping
you'll
sometimes.
find that music is
just
truly
listening to nature
everywhere
is
in this
very
world.
relaxing.
What sounds
I don't
like
go
music
camping
depends
often,
on who's
though,
listening,
but
huh?
when I have, it's fun.
It's an interesting idea, but I think it might be a little too difficult for me. Speaking of music, whatever happened to your instruments? You used to be a musician, didn't you?
Those are well out of my reach at this point. That aside, I don't feel that I yet have the right to play any of them again. You could say that it is in part my way of atoning for that which I have failed to do over the years.
Meaning that you haven't completely given up on making things right.
Do you think me a fool stuck in the past?
Not at all. In fact, far from it. You sound like you're still holding out hope for a brighter future. Picture yourself being able to play your music again. Doesn't that motivate you to keep going even when things get tough?
I see what you mean. I didn't realize that drive still lingered within me.
Hey, good
The
for
darkness in one's heart is sure to manifest in their music. However, I promise you that one day, when that darkness has finally lifted, I shall let you hear me perform.
Well, now that you've said it, you're gonna have to follow through. I look forward to hearing you play.
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
Okay, buy milk. Buy milk before I forget again. Oh, strawberries? We should buy strawberries too. Okay, 15. Milk. Bunch of milk.
Hey, didn't we find...
Yeah, training grounds. There we go. I was looking for the word Coliseum, but no, it's training grounds. Okay, now we can do stuff. Okay. Now for actual gameplay,
recipe,
guys.
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Okay, so I completed Alpin's Novice. I completed Shion's Novice. Rinwell's Novice time. Okay, let's do this.
Go no further! Not so smug now! They're attacking from behind! Go get them! One last... They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Shooting star! Celestial hammer! Here goes! Take that! Bullseye! Hit! Take that! Celestial hammer! I'm on a roll! All disasters may not in your dreams! Celestial hammer! Here goes! Here's another! Celestial hammer! Razor cyclone! Ha! Go get him! One last one! Ha! One more!
Okay, easy. Mid-air evasion, yes! I've wanted this for so long! Okay. Now let's do Lost Novice. What is Law's Arts? Fang Blast?
See a breeze. Get in, get out. Eat this! I'm surrounded! I'll end you! Watch this! Talon Hurricane! Bastard! Come and get it! Another one down! Fateful Arrow! Death! Anything in armor is all mine! this! Eat this! Armor won't save you!
My shield?
Death Blossom!
We're not finished!
Talon Hurricane! You're wide open! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Oh man, he knocked me out.
Eat this! Death Blossom! I'm on it!
I forgot how fun Lost Feeling could be sometimes. But like, I forget because he's so squishy that I die all the time with him, so... More over limit? This is fine. I don't really need that right now.
Out of my way! This one's mine! Light up the dark! I'm ready to go! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! Going in! Plenty left! Hurricane Spike! Enough! Far enough! Right here! I got you! Take this! No chance! Now! On guard! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! On guard! No chance! On guard! Tiger Blade! That's it! Tiger Blade! Plenty left! I can handle it! Far enough! This one's mine! That's it! Going in! Take this! I'm ready to go! Light up! I'm ready to go! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Okay. Ooh, I heal. These are aerial attacks! Oh my god, we've needed aerial attacks for so long on Kisara. Increased aggro? Sure. I also need to do advance for her. Level 40? Sure, let's try it. We're level 44. So it's not gonna be quick, but it should be simple.
Out of my way! On guard! Plenty left! Far enough! On guard! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! I'll take out the legs with my shield.
I forgot I gotta add that on too.
Going in! One more! This one's mine! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! On guard! Lightning Strike! Going in! Guardian Field! Alright, let me at it! Tiger Blade! Shield and Mace! How do you like being pounded into shape? Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! On guard! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! Going in! Lightning Strike! Far enough! Look sharp! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Spike! On guard! Lightning Strike! Shield and Mace! Going in! The power of light! I'm ready to go! Look sharp! Take this! Tiger Blade!
Oh, damn it.
Going in! Tiger Blade! one's mine! This one's mine! Take this! Enough! Tiger Blade! This one's mine! Take this! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Slice! Going in! Lightning Strike! Light up the dark! I'm ready to go! That's it! Going in! Take this! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Slice! On guard! Lightning Strike! On guard! Take this! Tiger Blade! This one's mine! Plenty left! Tiger Blade! That's it! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Slice! Far enough! This one's mine! Lightning Strike! Plenty left!
So much
Tiger
HP!
Blade! Hurricane Slice! Take this! On guard! Take this! Tiger Blade! Going in! Hurricane Slice! Lightning Strike! Tiger Blade! Tiger Blade! That's it! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Slice! How do you like being pounded into shape? Tiger Blade! Hurricane Slice! On guard! One more! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
If there's a hidden quest, yeah, I'd like to know. That'd be nice to know.
The power of light! I'm ready to go! The power of light! I'm ready to go! Take this! No chance! Surprise! This one's mine! Hurricane Strike! Lightning Strike! The power of light! All right, let me at him! Going in! One more! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Strike! Lightning Strike! No chance! Nice try! On guard! One more! Tiger Blade!
Kisara's not a damage dealer, guys.
No chance! Nice try! On guard! Plenty left! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Slice! Lightning Strike! This one's mine! Lightning Strike! That's it!
Oh no! I tried a perfect dodge.
Now you've gone and ticked me off! No chance! Nice try! This one's mine! Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Okay, where did you boat crash? Okay, I got it.
Going in! Guardian Field! I'm ready to go! I'm ready to go! All right, far enough! This one's mine! One more! On guard! Look sharp! Tiger Blade! Look sharp! Take this! On guard! No chance! Now! This one's mine! Take this! Tiger Blade! No chance! Going in! Take this! No chance! Now! On guard! Take this!
Numbers
Now
get
you've
bigger,
gone and
please.
ticked me off! No chance! I can handle it! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Strike! On guard! Lightning Strike! The power of light! All right, let me at it! I'll take you all on! Flare Demolition! Look sharp! On guard! Plenty left! The power of light! I'm ready to go!
Oh no!
On guard! Look sharp! On guard! Take this! Tiger Blade! Hurricane Strike! Look sharp!
I definitely did not make
Lightning Strike! This one's
the
mine!
4 minute mark.
That's it!
I definitely
Tiger
didn't.
Blade! Hurricane Strike! Lightning Strike!
Oh, damn it.
Now you've gone and ticked me off! Hurricane Strike!
Finally. Indomitable Golden Lion. Increased guarding effects, yes. Wait, that's a lot though. Light Spear. A rapid spin followed by a huge hard. I might save it. Yeah. The rest of these are with fishing, and yeah, the rest of these are some fishing things. Which I'm assuming sashimi's the recipe I learned from getting fishing finished. Dohalim, right? Yeah, Dohalim Novice. It's been a while since I played as Dohalim. Execution, air pressure. That's right, I had all that there. Seismic rushers, tempers. Demon's Lance. I'd like that. Instead of Soaring Blast, let's put Demon's Lance.
Treat if you know what's good for you. Take this, elusive deity. Ha! Ja! Take this. It's time.
Does it Simian pest?
I shall seal you where you stand. Can you take it? Does it hurt? Elusive deity! Ha! Take this! Ha!
Never have I been so...
Elusive Deity is not great for launching. But it's the best I have.
Popular. Ha! Ja! Take this! Begin! Tornado Drive! Elusive Deity! Everlasting Dark! Take it! Seismic Rupture! Can you take it? I'll grind you into dust! You're mine! Have this! All in order! I'll grind you into dust! It's time! I'll grind you into dust! No further! Tornado Drive! Ha! I'll grind you into dust! Elusive Deity! I'll face you! No dawn shall break this night! You're mine! Not so fast! Begin! You're mine! Seismic Rupture!
Alright, there we go. And mid-air jump, yeah, Dohalim will probably need that, but I have no SP for it, okay. Which I can get from doing side quests. So I'm pretty sure I got all the things opened up for them already. Yeah, the only things that are closed are like artifacts and side quest kind of based things. I guess I can go fishing. Yeah, let's go fishing, just so we can get Kisara, and maybe a little better. But other than that... check out the place in Ganitharos. The seashore, yeah. This low. Okay, I'm gonna need a lure
That
for
was quite the little adventure we went on.
creepy crawly tangent.
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renin and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to
Okay,
say it'll
yeah.
be easy.
I might
but
do
it
a
will be
guide just so I can
worthwhile.
get the title for Kisara.
These things take time to... What the... An
Was
ambush?
that just guns everywhere?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
That's impressive
This
to be
realm
able to
is
shoot a
teeming
bug
with humid
like that.
forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Gross.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Jian does not like the creepy crawlies.
Oh?
Hey, what's this bottle? You'll get sick if you drink out of a random bottle you pick up. I'm not drinking from it. There's something inside though. A letter? What does it say? Ship sank, drifted to this island. No way off, send help. It seems they were shipwrecked and sent this letter out to sea in hopes of being found. Oh my gosh, we gotta rescue them! Here's a map in here. It's a rough sketch, but it's got a location of the island. Let's take a boat there. Alright. So there's a quest there too, okay.
Okay, off we go.
So now I've got all these side quests set up. Let's open this up. If I'm doing side quests, I think the first one that's easy is probably this one, getting the rarest book? Is it? I'm not sure. Untamable Rage and Ganitharo's thing. Mixed Feelings book. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna be fishing first. Where is a good fishing spot? Did this one have one? No. No, you guys didn't have a fishing spot either here. Oh wait, you do! It's over here! Rarest book requires post-game? Aw, F.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Poodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alphen always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge, nearly gave me a heart attack.
Oh,
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys?
poor Alphen.
I will break down this wall!
Oh. I've gotta do my anime voice line, one-liner, whenever I'm breaking down this wall. But it's a wall between our friendship. Something holding in the way.
There's something in the water.
Yes, it's called fish. Alright.
Where
I still
should
only
I
have
cast
Miguel's
my
raw
line?
though. So, Shine Fall Woods. I'm gonna see what the print. Armored Sturgeon.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
I'm gonna look up Actually, I'm gonna look up the specific boss fish Kisara wants for one. Yeah. It was... skill panel... Silver Marlin. Okay, so where do I get Silver Marlin? Oh, I gotta catch all the other fishes before catching Silver Marlin? That's rough. Okay, I'll just do the boss fish stuff then.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
So how can you tell which one is the boss fish in the preset? Is it the last one? Because these guides aren't helping me much. They're just telling me the locations
Where
of the
should I
fishing
cast
poles
my
and
line?
like, I don't need that. I need to know which the boss fish are.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the easier catches with the lures, but I can't tell which one of these is the boss fish in the bottom right.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish.
Green pike? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's the last fish on the list. Janitaro's piranha. Let's go hit triangle and X. Okay.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. There we go. Well, it's not bad per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Okay, so I got the piranha. Catfish. What's good for catfish? This says
Where
catfish.
should I cast my line?
Golden catfish, but like, maybe you'll work with this catfish too, who knows? X and square, okay.
Yeah. Is this what I think it is?
Oh no! I need to recover. Okay, I got it.
I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
Okay. You know what I should do? I should get out the perfect outfit for this. What am I doing wearing this stupid armor? Yes. If only there was a hay that she could be having her hold in her teeth or something, or like a toothpick. Is there? There is not. Okay, we'll just go with this outfit. Okay, so next one is...
What do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
I caught the tricolored catfish, but not the Ganataros one. Okay.
Could it be?
You keep saying, could it be? It's not a boss fish, though. It says one rarity.
This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
Okay, maybe I should use a different bait than that, because I keep getting the tricolor one instead of just a normal catfish.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Let's go with this and just see if we can catch it. X and square, right?
Time to try a different spot.
Oh, there's bubbles there.
All right. That was disappointing.
Man.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's
Still
important to stay
it's
calm.
another tricolored catfish? Okay. Pike is X and triangle.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
Oh. Oh, if it's not on the thing, then there's no boss fish here? I thought there was a boss fish in every pond. Oh well. Do you have a list of where the boss fish live, though? Let me see. This guy tell me. Menencia. Oh yeah. Menencia has the golden catfish, I think. Yeah.
We've reached our destination.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Hey, what do you think about that
Bien
spot?
food.
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Triangle and X. Okay.
Dang, this fish is being stubborn.
Oh! Oh!
Dagnabbit! It got away.
Okay, let's try again. I might need a better rod, because I'm still on Miguel's old rod, and I'm like, that's not great.
Dang, this fish is being stubborn. You've got to know when to quit. I've got something. I reeled us in a big one.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Let's go to the fisherman and see if he has any more fishing stuff for us.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here fast.
Wait. Alright. 9 kinds of fish, huh? I need to catch one more kind of fish, okay.
Faster.
X and square.
There's a nice breeze here. Hup. I've got something.
Oh no, that was bad.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Okay, that was just a Dannon bass.
Hup. All right, once more from the top. Ha! All right, once more from the top.
There is a fishing place over there too, so let's try that.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd had known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Dun dun
Not
dun!
really.
Half siblings.
Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
K-drama reveal.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
Obviously not, because that would be very weird with how they're going with the story.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cislodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn, almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Octalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
Thank you, Mom.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
So much talking.
Poodle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
Oh.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hootle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hootle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hootle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something.
Oh, okay.
Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Oh.
Ah, get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
Hoodle's the best. Oh my god, I love Hoodle.
There's something in the water.
Alright. Are you... Dislodian salmon.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
It was X and square.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. There we go.
That looks like a pike. I don't think that's a salmon. Give me more Q2Es! Yes!
You've got to know when to quit. I've got something. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That flapper was a true fighter.
The best ride I can get is at the arena. I need to go to a place I haven't fished that's easy to get new fish, because I just need one more new fish to get this next reward, which I'm hoping is it is going to be like a rod, because I'm still using Miguel's rod. I'm just like, Miguel, I love you, bro, but your rod's trash. It's old. Pretty sure there was one behind here too, near.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Process. Ocean fishing? Okay. That's cool.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Huh. All right. I'll let you go this time.
Where an Sardonyx Roper. I actually have something for that, right? Yeah, I do.
Now where might those fish be?
Sardonyx Roper, square and triangle.
Could it be? I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record.
Okay.
Looks like it was well worth coming out here to the ocean to fish, judging by your haul.
Yeah, I can't complain with a catch like this.
Hell yeah!
What do you care?
Not always. I mean, okay, yeah. But Kisara's cooking is just so...
Well, sorry for
I'm
not being
listening
able
to
to cook
so
as
much
good
of
as
this.
her then.
What? That's not what I said at all.
Anyway, what are you planning to do with that fish? Grill it?
What is she?
Kisara?
Sorry.
Oh,
Hey,
she's-
are you alright?
It might be more...
What happened? She was...
Actually, I think I remember her mentioning it once. But we've been out here for a while now. Maybe it...
I think that...
I'm sorry. I've never...
Don't worry about dinner right now.
I think it's...
Everything okay there?
I'll say.
What's eating at you? Yeah,
It's,
a pebble?
snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, it's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy...
Phew.
Seemed kind of obvious. That's the trouble with windy places.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you been...
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp,
So much for sensitive. That's just...
Nothing new on that front.
What's the matter, Alphen?
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence,
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
Okay. I'm sorry. These skits are fun, but like I've listened to so many at this point, and like I just want to get to fishing. Like it's a lot of skits. Okay, there's a
that
lot.
was quite the little adventure we went on.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Yes. Okay. Oh my god, finally a new thing. Okay. And then let's go to Oversea Hill again and equip that rod. Hopefully that makes it easier. Just a little bit easier on me.
That was quite the little
Please.
adventure we went on.
Boss fish, here
Oh.
I come.
You know, don't you think we're running?
Bien,
I hope we catch something decent.
bien,
Indeed.
futur.
Hungry bellies are counting on this.
What is it again? Triangle and X.
Oh boy, she's a big un.
She's a biggin. Oh no, I'm so close! Stop saying in the red! Give me more QTEs, please! So close. Yes! Let's go.
This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
That thing lives on Dana?
Okay. We got a title. That's what I was aiming for. Okay.
Wow, I can't believe you caught another amazing fish!
Yeah, no kidding. I had no idea there was anything like that even swimming around in the... Kisara?
Huh? Oh, hey, Rinwell, Alphen.
Why the long face? Not happy with your haul?
Are you not sure how you want to cook it? If you don't mind it being grilled, I'd be happy to do it for you.
No, it's nothing like that. Here, take a look at this. It's a golden catfish.
A golden catfish? Is there some kind of problem with it or something? It's not like it's poisonous or anything, right?
My brother Miguel told me something about catfish once. He said, when you find a big one, it's an omen.
Oh, I chose
And
the
with a
worst one to
catfish this
pick.
big, I'm just hoping it isn't a sign something bad's coming our way.
Are catfish like that supposed to be bad omens?
Not necessarily, but you know how these things go. Omens usually don't pop up to warn you of when good things are coming.
Well, think of it like this. Omens just mean that change is coming. And in this case, it's change that all of us are going to bring.
Totally. We're trying to overthrow the big bad Renins. If that's a bad omen for anyone, then we're gonna make sure it's for them.
I think this is supposed to be
I never
earlier in
thought
the
of
game.
it like that. Then I guess you could say this fish is Miguel's way of telling us that he's with us, that we can do this.
We're going to build a future for Dana that's as bright as that fish.
You bet we will.
Okay. Tempest Wyvern. That's cool too. Okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming sashimi is also a reward you get for the meal. But yeah.
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
My body seems to be doing okay.
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost
Spicy
like an
food can be
addiction,
an
I guess.
addiction, yeah.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
Oh,
You know,
that's cute.
I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renins are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey
guys! I don't see any of our food anywhere!
Oh no!
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What? Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so freaking much!
What?
This is
How
very
could
bad.
this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one
Oh no!
lonesome apple.
Oh no!
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Oh no!
Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
Don't tell me.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supplies back
Dohalim,
behind your back?
why? Why? Dohalim killed Law! Dohalim killed Law, guys! I can't believe he just killed him like that. Oh no. We just witnessed a murder.
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Let's talk to Dohalim again, because he needs to get close
Care
to
if I
us,
hang out
think.
for a while? You want some?
Well, I'll be. I'm not accustomed to such offers, but I'll gladly partake.
Why are we
It's
eating?
quiet tonight,
Oh,
isn't
we're
it?
just drinking.
Yeah. I don't think there are even any Zoogles lurking around for once. Is this one of those times where people would start playing music?
My, have our talks sparked an interest in such arts?
I wouldn't go that far. But from what I've seen, there's a lot more to life than just swinging swords and getting into fights all the time.
You wouldn't have gone without that knowledge for so long, had we Renans not pillaged your planet. Words cannot express how sorry I feel.
300 years of bad blood is too much to lay on one person's feet. That's something a man I admired once said.
I appreciate the sentiment. I pray that once all of this fighting is over, you'll be able to finally find a purpose for yourself, other than simply fighting.
You know, it's strange. I haven't given much thought about what I'm actually going to do with my life once our quest is all over. The only thing I've ever been good at in life is swinging my sword around and hitting things.
Then perhaps it's time for you to begin to contemplate what else you wish to do in life.
Aside from fighting... I guess you've got things like your music and antique collecting to look forward to after all.
Well, I'm sure you have other interests as well. From what I can tell, you seem to be rather interested in weaponry and Renan machinery, yes?
I'm only interested in weapons when it comes to how easy they are to use. And as for technology, I don't know a damn thing about it.
If you have the interest, you can always learn. Being able to understand and create technology that supports and improves lives is always valuable.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for studying. You're right, there's stuff I wouldn't mind knowing more about, but...
That was merely a hypothetical example. My point is that sometimes you can find the answer in the things that you like and already do.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I know. If we're talking about
No.
things I like...
No,
what if
Alfin,
I
don't
tried
do
opening
it.
a spicy food restaurant.
Don't do it, Alfin.
Not bad. Although your customer base may be limited.
I feel bad making you my life coach when I originally just wanted to drink together.
Think nothing of it. It is the least I owe you. My life wouldn't be what it is today had you and your friends not come to Vicent. In fact, I think I may owe you all more than I could ever hope to. Alphen?
Oh, he's drunk. Yeah, there we go. Drinking buddy. KO prevention! That's really good. That's actually very fantastic. Okay.
I suppose we should call it a day.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it off too. Master Art of Pokio Severance. Oh, I'm guessing this is how I'm gonna get those like next level mystic arts, master arts. Yeah, I had to talk to them with Alphen. Okay, that makes sense. As our relationship grows, we get the second mystic art. Okay, that makes sense.
Feeling better after last night?
Alright. But let's go ahead and save. Oh wow, I did not save for a long time. Yeah, the stream went a little longer than usual, but that's fine. But yeah. Not a lot of plot, I would say, happened. A lot of skits happened, though. Fun stream, yeah, fun stream, definitely. But yeah, oh my god. We went to Rena, and then we're like, the fate of the world's in our hands. Let's go back to Dana and do some fishing. But yeah. I don't think we're gonna go straight into Rena next stream either. I think I'll probably take a look more for fishing and side quest stuff. Try to fill out a bunch of these, like, titles a little bit more. But yeah. Definitely fun to start exploring these, like, side content and things like that. Oof. Though, oh my god. There were so many skits. Like, this is... It's not that I don't appreciate it. Fishing does make money, yeah. But it's like, it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just that it's so much. You have to have so many skits back to back. I don't understand the trigger for them. And it's just like, when I see it, it's like, yeah. It's very tiring after a while. It's like, a lot of these are funny. A lot of these are funny, but like, I have to press X and start skipping, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, like I said, they put those voice actors to work, voicing all those skits. They also voice all these interactions with each other. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big problem, I would say. That's the only thing that I would say is the problem, really. That really gets on my nerves a lot. Like, you don't have to do the skits, but then again, you miss out on interactions. I just wish they weren't all put together and everything. It's like you want to do more things, but more skits, right? Yeah, it's like I want to see how they interact. And it's also the completionist in me. I'm not a full completionist kind of thing, but like when it's right in front of me, it's like I have to do it, right? Like it's right in front of me. But yeah, it's just like... Yeah, it's like, I got stuff to do. It's like, I want to do stuff. It's like, nope, have some more skits. But like, it's not to a point where like I'm gonna be ripping my hair out. It is to a point where I'm a little annoyed though. But yeah, I think we got a lot of the skits from visiting the towns over with. So probably next stream will just be mainly side quest kind of things, title, fishing stuff, things like that. And hopefully the skits won't interrupt us too much in that one. But yeah, excited for next time. Getting prepared for final plot. I'm not sure how big this next dungeon is going to be in plot. I'm assuming it's going to be like a 2-3 stream kind of thing. So yeah, maybe finale's pretty soon. But yeah, have a good night. Night Sage. But yeah, quick update again. Devil Survivor 2, I'm going to be starting that game soon. This is going to be the next stream, actually. And then, after that, we're still deciding with what we're going to do with Tales after this game. Obviously, there's still a lot of post-content stuff, which I do plan on playing. Maybe not every single thing, but a good chunk of it, I would say. But yeah. After that, I was thinking Kingdom Hearts. You also mentioned the Life is Strange as like a kind of mystery game kind of thing, choice-based game. That might be interesting too. I might think about that as well. But yeah, it's like I feel like I kind of want to do Kingdom Hearts just to replace the action RPG kind of thing, and also because it's Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary this year. So yeah, get ready for Kingdom Hearts 4 and all that. But yeah, like I said, it's always fun to see how it does. Yeah. Ooh. But yeah. If you guys ever have games you want me to see, you can always say in chat, tell me in the comments, or message me on Discord if you have me, things like that. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. We stayed a little later than usual, but that's fine. And I'll see you guys next time when we start Devil Survivor 2. Alright then. Later.